Hello gamers, and welcome back to Solo Spelunking, to another episode of my Cairn solo RPG series where I play the adventure Reavers of Harkenwold from 4th edition D&D, but I'm using the Cairn rule set. And before we start, I would welcome all of you new subscribers to the channel, and I would like to say a heartfelt thank you for subscribing, because I exceeded 200 subscribers. Yoo-hoo! So yeah, that was another very motivating moment, reaching those 200 subscribers and surpassing them. So thank you all for your continued support and for subscribing, and yeah, on to the next 100, I hope. And yeah, those of you who turned in for the first time, stay a while and see what I'm doing, and enjoy the gaming session. And if you liked it at the end, please also consider subscribing, because it does not cost you anything, just a click, and it makes me happy and brightens my day. So, but before we start, now let's recount the events from the last session by reading from Vincent de Vega's journal. While I was resting, an Iron Circle patrol harassed the village of Torshold and threatened to kill villagers until the Bullywug attackers were brought before them. I couldn't let that happen, so I challenged them, fueled by rage and determination. I killed the patrol, however, I knew that it would not be the last. The villagers weren't safe here anymore during these trying times. So I convinced the people to leave together for Albridge. They packed up their things and we left for Albridge. We will deal with the Iron Circle, then reclaim Torshold from the Bullywugs. Claes Torsen, the second son of the Torsens, took up the mantle of leadership. It was a long and strenuous trip, but thankfully it was uneventful. Dargramath took us in and explained his plan of baiting Nazin Redthorn into leaving his keep to fight an open battle. I am tasked with traveling south to recruit the Woodsinger elves once I have fully recovered. However, before I could leave, I had to make quick work of another Iron Circle group harassing villagers in a tavern. I was victorious, but now I should leave quickly. Alright, so this is what happened last time. And yeah, after the encounter in the tavern, some villagers, or not just villagers, but rebels, resistance fighters, they quickly came to clean up, to hide the bodies. We also loot them, of course, because we can use all the armor and weapons that we can get to use for the resistance. And I need some more money because I only have 3 gold pieces, just in case I need to maybe bribe someone or so on my trip down to the Woodsinger elves. So I didn't do this last time. So let's check. There were 4 of them, and that means they have 3d8 and 1d10. The leader, he's got 1d10 gold pieces, and all the other ones, they have 1d8 gold pieces. So yeah, let's roll and see how much money I got by looting them. And of course I will donate something to the resistance as well. So maybe you recognize this dice tray from my channel image. So this is my dice tray with a spider, and it is, yeah, you can fold it up, and it is some sort of rubber foam material. So that's pretty nice and convenient, and I decided, well, why not put it on camera? I mean, it's my channel image after all. So let's see. Oh, that's 10, 14, 15, and 7, 22 gold pieces. So I will donate 15 gold pieces to the cause and keep 7 for myself, so I'm at 10 gold pieces. And of course all the weapons and armor from the Iron Circle can go to the cause of the resistance. And then, yeah, I am, since the attack happened on the second day, I was almost healed. I'm at 8 points of strength from 9. So, yeah, I decided it's time to leave my hit protection. It will regenerate quickly. So, yeah, I don't waste any more time. I pack up my things. Let's say it is, let's make it midday again. Midday. So, yeah, I pack up my things and plan a route. So let's open up the map again. So this is the map, and let me get my measuring stick. Where is it? Measuring stick, where are you? Of course, now I can't find it. Well, doesn't matter. I'll just improvise using this one right here. So quick, just mark down the 10 miles here. 10, all right. So, let me get this. So I'm here at the village of Albridge, and I need to get down here to the Woodsinger elf camp. Woodsinger camp down here in the dense Harken forest. And I will try to avoid, of course, the well-traveled routes, and I also don't want to pass too close by Harken, because this is where the Iron Circle has their stronghold, and where the Iron Keep, how Nazim Redthorn now calls it, is located, where he is camped and where his headquarters is. So I want to go down here through the wilderness and cross this path here, and once I'm a safe distance from Harken, cut over here to the Woodsinger camp. So let's see, that'll be 10 miles. Gotta put this down. Wait a minute. So that'll be, let's say up to here, that'll be 10 miles till here, and then from here it'll be almost another 10 miles. So it is a 20-mile journey. And I will rule that I will not be that fast. I will only cover 2 miles an hour, because I'm not traveling on a road, and this forest, it's really dense. So on average it'll be 2 miles an hour, which means it is a 10-hour trip. And by the standard rules, a typical adventuring day traveling is 8 hours. So I will need to make camp once in the wilderness and continue, because yeah, I want to preserve my strength and don't do a forced march. So yeah, so I will I said it's midday, so I will leave at midday, so, and walk at 8 p.m. 8 o'clock in the evening, and then I'll make camp. It'll already be dark by then, because we have early to mid-September as a season, so it's getting dark. And then I will make camp and head to the Woodsinger elves. So this is how this will go. And of course I need to make encounter checks. But first, yeah, I gather my supplies. So I don't have the tarp anymore, so I can just erase it. And I have a light crossbow. Put the dot down up here. And I refresh my rations. I take 3 rations with me. They occupy 1 slot. So Dargramath, he provides me with some rations. So this is all my gear. I take my longsword, my dagger, my adventurer's belt, bedroll rations, my trusty breastplate, a water skin which I fill up with fresh cool water, and a light crossbow. And then I take my gold, and then I head out into the wilderness. And yeah, I'm traveling at a relatively slow pace, even in these plains, because I don't want to be surprised by any traveling patrols or other beasts or whatever. So I keep an eye out. I travel at a cautious pace so that I might be able to use stealth if I need to, or to spot possible hazards well in advance. All right, so I will make 2 encounter checks for the day, so for the afternoon and early evening, and I will use my red d6, and a roll of 1 indicates an encounter. So, and this time every 1 actually is indeed an encounter. So let's see what we have. 1 encounter. Okay. So let's determine if it is 1, 2, 3 iron circle, or 4, 5, 6 something else. I hate this. Oh, damn. This is why I use my cup. God damn it, I used the cup. Alright, so I got to find this die later. And it is iron circle. Alright, so why not? Yeah, while I am traveling through the plains, I spot an iron circle campsite not too far away, yeah, and I try to sneak past it to avoid it, and so I need to make a stealth check, which is a dexterity check, and to see if I can avoid them without them spotting me. Oh, 12 from my dex of 11. So of course I cannot avoid them. So, or they do spot me. All right, so yeah, I'm not sure, but I think somebody is looking or keeping watch into my direction. So I try to hide, but obviously I was too late, because I can see 2 of them mounting their horses. So there were a total of 4. 2 of them mounting their horses and riding towards me. And since they are on horses, I don't really have a chance to outrun them. So they will catch up with me and demand to... no, wait a minute. Let's determine by asking the Oracle Game Master if they are actively on the hunt or lookout for me, if they got my description maybe from all the incidents that happened, even though I left nobody alive, I guess, so far, but still the word of or the fact that a new adventurer is in the area and causes trouble might have made the word, even though I left none alive. The Iron Circle, they as well have informants and spies, and I was not really discreet. So let's say it is a 50-50 that they are actually looking for me. Oh, 16, yes, they are looking for me, of course, so a 16. Yeah, so they approach me on their horses, and as they are close enough to identify me, one of them shouts, "It's him! the guy we're looking for. Attack! Charge! And yeah, they want to attack, to charge. So I got this new pawn from my advent calendar. So this will be one rider and this will be the other one. Even though there's a rider missing, just pretend that there's one there. And let's see, I will use my book of battle maps and use this map number 1718. Okay. So this will be the encounter map. So I was following the remains of an old trail maybe, and here in this little valley or they made their camp, and now they are coming down here. So he's leading, charging at me while I am here. So this will be the setup, and and they're charging me. And now I need to first determine some stats for these guys. All right, so these are riders. Rider 1, he's the guy with the shield S, and Rider 2. Yeah. All right, so both of them, they will have a strength of 12. And a hit protection of 6. Hit protection of 6, and they do wear plate armor, and this guy has a large shield, so I'll give him the damage reduction of 3. And they both deal 1d8 points of damage with either long swords or some sort of spear-like weapon that they can use from horseback. And let's see, what else do I need? I got strength, hit protection, damage reduction, and damage. So they will have a speed of 10, but I don't think this will be relevant because they're on horses. Yeah, and yeah, and this is how this will go. I will, of course, not attack the horses, but the riders. So, I need to make a dexterity save. And 5. Yes, I make it. So I can act in the first round of combat. Yeah, so I am not wasting this initiative that I seized, and will move up and meet them, and sidestepping at the last minute to swipe at the rider's legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I will charge over here and, like I said, sidestep and hit the rider's or attack the rider's legs of Rider 1 with the shield. Long sword and dagger. Alright, yes, look at this, 8. I used the 8, which is reduced by 3 to 5, which is not enough to take his hit protection to 0, but he's only got 1 point of hit protection left. And now it is Freydie time. I can use my Freydie. Five is reduced by 3 to 2, so 1 point of hit protection and 1 point of critical damage, triggering a critical damage save. But he makes it with a 1. Alright, so now it's the enemy's turn. So this guy, he will attack me, dealing 1d8. And he will then, so he will know, I gotta move them first. So they will charge, charge around me with their horses. And while they're riding, they both want to hit me with their, with their weapons. So it's a d8 and a d8, so 2d8, and I use the highest one. Ha! Lucky me. 4 is reduced by 2 to 2, so my hit protection is down to 11. 13, so it is fully regenerated. Let me just get rid of all these numbers here, and let's just keep the 11. So those were their attacks, and now it is my turn again. So so I'm close to both of them. So I focus on the one that I already wounded using d8 and d6. Five, reduced by 3 to 2. So his strength is down to 9. And again, I trigger a save. And he makes it. And now it is Freydie time. And yeah, I still focus on the one I just attacked. But I utterly fail. He swipes away my blow with his shield, or he blocks it. Bam! And now they changed their position a little. Doesn't matter because I don't use opportunity attacks. So they circle me with their horses and attack with their weapons. Haha, 2-2, look at this. So, which is 0 damage because I got a 2 damage reduction armor rating. However, I said that there were 4, and I don't, of course, want to cheat myself. So, of course, the other 2 still at the camp, they have, they have gotten wind of the fight now and see that there's something going on. And these will be these scouts, which makes sense. And they will now also join the battle next round. So now they attacked me and they didn't cause any damage. So now it is my turn again. But then next round, these guys, they will also be able to join the fight. But let's see first if I can reduce some numbers here, and I focus on the shielded rider who is already damaged with my attacks. 1 and 2, which is 0 damage because they have an armor rating of 3. So again, my Frayed Eye for the win against the shielded rider. 5, yes, reduced by 3 to 2, meaning strength is reduced to 7. And triggers another save. 12, which he fails. So yeah, I managed to cut his leg artery, and his horse scares and runs off, and he falls from his horse and presses his hands against the wound and tries to stop the bleeding. But now it's the enemy's turn. This rider just replaced them because it's better if there's so he's out of the picture if there's someone on the horse. And let's put the archers down here. The archers, they have strength 10 because they are archers and are lightly armored. They have a damage reduction of 1 leather armor, but also hit protection of 6, and they deal d8 damage with a longbow. And of course they have a ranged attack. So yeah, so it's the enemy's turn. So this guy, he is attacking, and these guys, they shift their position a little. So this guy, he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can move 8. And this guy, because there's the stone wall here protecting me, so he goes 2, 4, 6. He moves 8 like this. So now they all have a clear line of sight and can shoot and attack. So this guy, yeah, he attacks, but because we are engaged in close combat, in melee combat, the attacks of those guys are weakened and impaired, so they will not be able to deal d8. I will downgrade it at 1 die, so I will not give him a d4, but I will downgrade it to a d6. So those guys, they attack with a d6, and this guy attacks with a d8. So I have 2d6 and 1d8 of incoming damage, and I'm using the highest number. And the highest number is a 6, which is reduced by 2 to 4, which means I am at 7 hit protection. Ooh. Alrighty, so I need to end this quick here, I guess. So now it is my turn again. So I focus on... maybe I should take the archers out first, because they are obviously more lightly armored. I mean, I can see this. I mean, they were only leather, and also, I don't know this, but they're weaker, but of course they're lightly armored. I know that. And maybe if I can get in between them, it's harder for him to get a good hit. So yeah, I try. It's my turn now, so I will change my position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I move 7 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I quickly run over here to be able to attack him with d8 and d6. 5. Alright, so 5 is reduced by 1 to 4. So this archer here took 4 points of hit protection damage, meaning he's 2 points left. Has to, but now it is Frayed Eye time. Yes, 5. reduced by 1 is 4. 4. So 2 points of hit protection and 2 points of strength damage. And triggering a save. Here's my little red die, so 2 points. Where's the 2 here? 2 points of strength damage and triggering a save versus 8, because he's got 10 reduced by 2 versus 8. And he fails. Alright, so with one swift stroke, I make quick work of him. However, now it's the enemy's turn. And this guy, he is charging again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because he's got a speed 10 and attacks me. And this guy is shooting at me from here. Again, a little bit impaired because of our close combat here. So this guy, he rolls a d6 and the other guy a d8. So I got some damage incoming. Ooh, 6 points. Reduced by 2 to 4 points. Ooh, this is protection 3. Damn. I need. Alright, so I need to. This doesn't look so good actually. Damn, I should have taken some sort of healing potion with me, but of course I'm not sure if Dargomath even had one. But I could have rolled for it. So now I need to reduce the number of attacks or damage dice quickly. So it's my turn, and I got my Friday, so I need to kill this guy now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm moving down here and attacking longsword and dagger. D8, D6. Yes, 6 minus 1 is 5, so 5 points of hit protection damage. So now it all comes down to the frayed eye. If I didn't have that, I would be in pretty bad shape. Alright, so frayed eye time. Frayed eye time. 1 point of hit protection left. Please give me a good roll. Ah, yes, that is a good roll. So that is 4 points of damage, taking away the last point of hit protection and 3 points of strength. But the important thing is it triggers a critical damage save versus 7. Oh, and he makes it. No, he makes it. It's a 7. It is a 7. Look at this. A 7. He makes it. Now I don't get him off the board. Okay. Yeah, now it's the enemy's turn. There's nothing I can do about it. So this guy, he tries to get some distance in between us, so to give him room to charge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He just moves up here with his damage, and he will attack but I got them rolled them together. So he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and swings at me. So I'm, again, because of the melee thing, it is D6 and D8. Please, bad roll, please. 7. I used the highest one. 7 reduced by 2 is 5, and now it's getting really ugly because my hit protection is 0 and I take 2 points of damage. Let's say, was it 9? Oh, god damn it. Alright, so now damn, now I need to make a save. I need to make a save, and I already spent my fate point. How could this happen? I'm whining a little here because actually... damn. Please. Come. And it is a... it is a 19. It's a 19. All right. So what's happening? So yeah, I managed to duck the arrow, but misjudge the timing of the swing. So yeah, as I sidestep the arrow, I am hit in the side of the head, bam, by this mace, and I go down. It's getting dark. I go down, and I'm down, and it's dark, and I'll see what they're doing if they take me as a prisoner, or yeah, just make quick work of me. All right, so 70% chance that they take me prisoner, because I think it's very likely that Nazim maybe wants to question me about my knowledge regarding the resistance, maybe with a little torturing thrown in the mix, or that he wants to execute me publicly to make an example as a discouragement to any other troublemakers. So I think actually that he wants me alive. The thing is, I don't know if anybody, maybe the word hasn't traveled so far. So I think 70% chance they will take me prisoner. 55. Yeah, alright. So 55, they will take me prisoner. This would also trigger a random event, but this will not make sense here now because, yeah, I'm captured, and so I will awake. I don't know how much time has passed. A few hours later, I will awake in a dark and damp cell of the Iron Keep. All right. So at this point, I will end this session here, because now I need to think about it, how this will be continued. Because technically I'm not dead yet, and but I think my chances of escaping are pretty slim. I mean, they will strip me of all my gear, so I might have a chance. I don't know how to play this out. I'm not really fond of playing these prisoner needs to escape kinda scenarios. I think they're not very exciting and not very heroic, and so I will probably handle this in an abstract way with a couple of skill challenge dice rolls, or I don't know. Or maybe I try to well, maybe why not try to overpower some guards. So the point is, I need to think about this for a while, maybe a day or two, figure out a plan, figure out a strategy how this could develop, and maybe you can give me some hints or tips in the comment section. So yeah, Vincent is not dead yet. He is taken prisoner. So his wound, it was like a head wound, but not very deep. He was just, so his wound will be tended to, and yeah, my hit protection will probably have regenerated, and I'm stripped of all my gear and awake in a dark, damp, wet cell someplace in the dungeons of the Iron Keep. So we'll see how this goes next time. Yeah, damn. Actually, I was overconfident because I did so well in the bar against these dudes, but as soon as heavy armor comes into play, things can go south pretty quick. I think it all depends on how quick you can take the enemies out, because you will suffer damage almost every round, even if it's just a little bit of damage. So if you're not able to take the enemies out quickly, it's a numbers game. You probably will not be victorious. All right, so yeah, I gotta contemplate a little about this. I hope you still enjoyed the episode and think it was tense. I certainly think it was. So yeah, I will continue this series. At least there will be one more session to see how Vincent deals with this situation. But I will also start session 1 of my second series, where I will be using the Scarlet Hero Urban Adventure solo rules together with 5th edition and the 5th edition supplement, fan-made supplement, legendary characters. So that will be coming up next on Solo Spelunking. And also don't forget my viral hit series of the Pathfinder Pawns Advent Calendar. So yeah, I see you guys and girls soon. And yeah, if you liked it and haven't subscribed yet, please do so to get these numbers up. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a nice evening and bye-bye.